People say you never truly know someone, and now I believe it. I thought I knew my husband better than anyone on earth. We'd been married for 15 years. We had 2 kids, a home we built together, vacations full of memories, and countless late-night talks where we promised we'd always be honest. I thought I had the perfect partner, the man who would never lie to me. But then one random Facebook message destroyed everything. It was from a woman I didn't recognize. Her words were short, almost cold. "You deserve to know the truth." Attached was a photo. A photo of my husband, younger but unmistakably him, holding a baby. A baby who had his same eyes, the same smile. My chest tightened. At first, I wanted to believe it was fake. I confronted him immediately. I showed him the photo, demanding answers. He just sat there in silence. He didn't shout, didn't deny it, didn't even try to make excuses. He just lowered his head. That silence, it was worse than anything he could have said. Finally, he admitted it. Before we got married, he'd had a one-night stand. The woman got pregnant. And for the last 15 years, he had been supporting the child in secret. Money hidden as work expenses. Weekends he said he was busy that were really spent visiting his other child. I felt like the ground disappeared under me. 15 years of marriage, and I was the last person to know. Every "I love you," every anniversary dinner, every family photo, all of it tainted by a secret he chose to keep. And the worst part? He said he kept it from me to protect me. Protect me from what? From the truth? From the fact that our entire marriage was built on a lie? But it didn't stop there. I found out his family knew. His mother had met the child several times. His siblings knew, too. They had all smiled in my face for over a decade, lying through every Christmas, every birthday, every holiday dinner. They had watched me laugh, toast, and celebrate, while keeping me in the dark. I packed my things that night and went to stay with my sister. I couldn't even look at him. But the next morning, the woman messaged me again. This time, she told me something that made me physically sick. My husband had promised her that one day, he would leave me. He told her I was just a phase. That once our kids were older, he'd finally do the right thing and be with her. So not only had he lied to me for 15 years, he had lied to her too. He strung her along, kept her hopeful, kept her child waiting for a father who would one day be there. I wasn't the only one betrayed. And then came the final twist. The teenager, his secret child, knew about me. Knew everything. They knew I was the clueless wife. They knew that every time their dad was with me, I didn't know about them. Imagine that, a child, growing up with the knowledge that they existed in the shadows, while I played the role of the happy wife, blind to it all. I can't even begin to describe the humiliation. It wasn't just my husband's betrayal. It was his family's betrayal. Her betrayal, for going along with it. Even the child, through no fault of their own, was dragged into this twisted lie. Now I sit here with divorce papers on the table. He swears he never meant to leave me, that he always chose me. But how can I ever trust a man who built an entire life with me on a foundation of secrets? And worse, how can I ever look his family in the eye again, knowing they chose silence over honesty for 15 years? So I'll ask you, what's worse, the betrayal of a husband, or the betrayal of an entire family who let you live a lie?